Radhe Radhe, Hare Krishna to all the dear listeners. Welcome again to another English practice video. Today I was thinking of canceling this practice video because I was not feeling well. In fact, I am not feeling well. But it was not like something that I was totally unable to get off the bed. I have some viral infection to some extent, not very severe one, but it is there, and I have some issues with not feeling totally healthy. So I was thinking that let's not do it today, but then I thought it's not such a big effort to just start the camera and speak. So I then decided that let's do it, even though I keep it short and do not really talk something very sensible. So I got this infection. I feel some congestion in my chest, and which is very usual for this season. Although I have a very good immunity against all these things, but since there has been illness in my family for some days and some serious illness, although now they have all recovered, but since the infection reached my home, so I also got infected a little bit. Although I have a very high immunity, but still I got slight problems. And the reason why I have good immunity is that I consume a certain kind of herb on daily basis, and if anyone would want to know that, they can ask in comment, then I would reply. And so so I just thought that if I have decided something to do on daily basis, then I must do it, unless there is some very reasonable reason. I don't know if I made a correct sentence. Unless there is some really something that will stop me from practicing, then only I would stop this or discontinue the practice. Although there's nothing like a pledge that in under any circumstances I have to do it daily, but I have decided that if it is possible for me, then I will definitely do the practice daily. Nothing kind of very hard and fast, but yes, there is a commitment, there is a kind of commitment, and I think that we need this kind of combination, that there must be a very strong commitment, but there must also be some flexibility, right? So this is it. And I also believe that if you really want to do something or achieve something, of course you need very sincere kind of efforts and really very concentrated and focused efforts. But if in case you are not really able to dedicate yourself to that extent, that we hear about people like very successful ones, that they are sleeping like only 5 hours a day and they are working 18 hours a day, these football champions or sports legend or billionaires, we always hear about such kind of people and the success stories and what they do to achieve that success. Okay, if you are not able to reach to their level, or if you're not able to put in that kind of effort, but still we can do little efforts, we can do our humble efforts. If we have the intention to achieve something, or if we really want to do something, nobody is stopping us to make small efforts. It is not always necessary that you need to make very huge efforts. And sometimes I think in my initial days when I was young, a teenager, I was occupied by this idea that in order to succeed, you really need to make these very huge efforts, or you need to really move the mountains to achieve something. Yeah, of course you may need to move the mountains, but you don't need to move the mountain in one day. You may take years to do that thing. And what you do every day actually counts, even if it is very small kind of effort. As I have already discussed in previous videos, that consistency and regularity are more important, right? So, and one more thing that I kind of refer, that don't stop the engine. When we ride on a bike or drive the car, and when there is issue with the car or the motorcycle or motorbike, there is an issue with the engine getting started, and So the best thing is that don't stop the engine. If you are not really sure that if you turn off the engine and would you be able to start it again or not during a ride or a drive, then just make sure that you don't stop the engine, right? Because even if you are not driving, even if you are on rest, even if your car or motorbike is on rest and it is not moving at all, but if the engine is turned on, then there's a very high possibility that you can accelerate it anytime. So same is the case with our attempts to do something. Even if you are not really making something very big, even if you are not really taking some very big steps or really being productive up to something that you can call big, like you could not achieve something productivity wise, something huge, but still don't stop the engine. Keep the engine in start mode, because if the engine is still on, then you never know when you can race up or when you can accelerate to the extent that you want to. So I hope you got the idea what I was trying to say. And let's not make it really very big, because it does not really make sense to talk about things that don't lead to anywhere. But yes, that the thing that I wanted to say was that if it is really possible, then we should keep making efforts on daily basis, even if the efforts are very small. And we should have an open mind about this. It does not really matter that if you are doing things really in that prescribed manner or fashion. So here I am only about the practice. So just keep on saying something is what the practice means. And I hope you also do this thing on daily basis. So please take care, and thank you for listening. Radhe Radhe, Hare Krishna.